Hello everyone. Welcome to AJOB 25. I deleted AJOB 25, so we're gonna just redo it. Not redo it, but do it even better. Basically, in AJOB 25, how is everybody doing, by the way? You alright? You alright? This AJOB today is brought to you by Watermelon. So, in the AJOB 25, basically, I was talking about my family, and I decided there were some things in there that didn't need to be said or heard. So, I took it down. The gist of it is, my parents are divorced. And they got divorced when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and divorce does crazy things to a family. As far as my extended family goes, I love them all and wish I could see them more, and that's the end of it. To the news. I tweeted this morning a long tweet. And it says, here's what I don't get. Gaddafi is just one guy. Ignore him. Who cares? Build a new government beside him and make him the other guy. Or, as crazy as it may sound, if he's the leader of an anti-humanitarian army, just hire a one man to assassinate him. The end. Use your high-tech satellite tracking systems or space-based weapons, target him, and boom, the end. But no, as it stands, you've justified an entire coalition of armies and an ocean of money for this one guy to remain defiant, which is awfully convenient if you're standing at the vantage point of the military-industrial complex, oil business, or globalist nation-building business. So again, we see an entire armies after men. So again, we send entire armies after men in caves and men with inferior weapons, which we probably supplied them with years ago. Using Gaddafi's defiance and flaunting it on the news as just justification for further escalation is ridiculous. You could have hired one trained person to put X-Lax in his soup, or used one space-based weapon to curl his toes. But you want war, you want oil, you want more strategic points in North Africa. This war was planned long ago. The United States and its allies turned a blind eye, funds and works with many other ruthless dictators in the world. Even right now, there's gross humanitarian problems in South Africa and in other parts of the world. But the US is nowhere to be found, because places like Rwanda don't have as much oil. So again, we have another quagmire, another Saddam Hussein, another endless war that keeps getting worse day by day, costing more, needing more. And if you think being against it will stop it, then you don't know who you're up against. They simply don't care whether or not you agree with them, or whether or not there are or aren't WMDs or humanitarian crisis, whether they lie to you or tell you the truth. They want war. They'll sell it to you whoever they see fit, and if you don't like it, they don't care. as far as news goes for Libya. United States, United Nations and its members. That's sort of how I feel. I went to the bakery. They have hot cross buns. Some people don't know, but I talked about the origin of the calendar, I think on the last AJOB. That's a big topic, but one thing I forgot to mention was hot cross buns. They're in the circle, shape of the sun. The sun rises north. The sun goes north and south and goes from east to west in the sky. So the cross symbolizes the sun in ancient religions. That's how it is. Cross represents the sun, and therefore predates Catholicism, Roman Catholicism, mainstream Christianity, Western secular Christianity. Mormonism. Etc., etc. And of course you can look that up for yourself, but it does. I'm thinking about making an AJOB about Islam. So let me know what you think, or don't. But I'm thinking about it. I have quite a few Muslim friends, and I've studied Islam for the better part of say like a year and 2 years, 3 years, really into it, like every day, and then 10 years sort of passively, like not every day. And I feel it wasn't a waste of time for myself to study Islam. I enjoyed it. It definitely was challenging. I have links on the website to online Quran that you can read for yourself, and Hadith and Tafsir. The explanation as to what all those things are. I have a blog entitled Reading the Quran, I think. It's actually the very first AJOB I was reading. I was finishing up reading the Quran for the 3rd time in my life. And not saying that to brag, but to brog. The past tense of the past tense on the past tense of brag. Hello.
Hi Adam, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
You're feeling hot?
Well, I have the heat on. It just turned on. Yeah, sorry. Is it cold in here?
The door is open, that's why.
Alright. Well, I'm going to wrap this up for today. Take care.